Okay, to start this miniature potato cannon, we're going to start with the sparker. So you could use just a piezoelectric sparker from a long nose lighter, which looks like this, but don't really give a decent spark. So I'm going to use a barbecue igniter, and this is actually a really short one that I found on the road in council cleanup. So you'll have to find the short one. Depends how long your chamber is. You could modify the chamber so it's longer, but I've got a short one. So you just want to bend out a paper clip, and there should be a terminal here with a bit of metal on the side and a terminal here. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to stick your paper clip in there and then bend it over so it's flat like that. Okay, so now what you want to do, you want to get your pliers, cut that off about there, and get a little bit of stripped wire and slide over the paper clip like that. Okay, so now you want to get some electrical tape and then tape that paper clip on like that. So just put a fair bit of tape around that because otherwise it'll gradually just burn away. Okay, so now it looks like that. If you press the button, there should be a spark that jumps from that terminal over to there, like that. You should be able to see that, not really. Okay, so now you can get a little bit of electrical tape and put a little bit around there just above your stripped wire, because this bit will be bent and the stripped wire won't go around it very well. Okay, so now you just bend that over so it's sort of touching the other terminal, and then just get some wire cutters and cut the wire, the paper clip, like that. So the paper clip's hanging out, and then when you click the button, a little spark will go across there. Okay, so that's how you make the spark. Okay, so now we've got our sparker all done. Now we're going to load it into the combustion chamber. For that we're going to use just a pill bottle or whatever you want to use. But it has to be sort of hard plastic, otherwise it could explode. Okay, so what you want to do is you just want to drill a hole in the back of the lid so you can put your igniter in. Okay, so I'll go ahead and drill that. Okay, so now there is a hole in the back of the lid. Okay, so now you just slide your igniter through. If it fits through the hole, then it should have a thread on the back, and then just sort of try and thread that into the lid. Okay, so now that's fixed in there pretty well airtight. Okay, now you can put a bead of hot glue around there. So I'll do that and get back to you. Okay, so now I've put some glue around the igniter in the inside just to keep the outside nice and clean. So this is just in case you get too much pressure in your barrel so it doesn't shoot the igniter out. Okay, so now you should still have your spark, and then when you spray your hairspray or deodorant, whatever you want in there, you just cap that on and press the button, and you should be able to see the spark inside that jar. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put the barrel in the other end. Just make sure when you screw that in, just make sure you don't put your barrel in too far so it hits the igniter. Okay, so I'm going to drill a hole and get back to you. I'm just going to drill a hole the same size as the pen tube. Okay, so I've drilled the hole in the other end of the pill bottle, and now you just push your pen tube into the end. Oh yeah, and with my pen tube, I actually have it a little bit smaller at this end, so when I put my ammo in, I'm just using BB, it doesn't fall out the other end. Okay, so we just push that in there, and then just screw your lid on just to make sure it's not hitting. Okay, that's good. It can be touching it, but just make sure your lid still screws on all the way. Okay, so now just push that in and just put some hot glue around the edge of the pen tube. Okay, so now just hold that straight, and when that's dry, your potato cannon is basically done. Okay, so I'll just let that dry and get back to you and show you some shooting. Okay, so I'm finished the potato cannon. I've glued that in. It's all nice. It's not touching it or anything. Okay, so now I'll just do a few test shots really. I'll just wipe out the inside. It's getting a bit wet in there. Put my arrow in. Okay. That was very, very strong. Went through the paper and right through that foam, and that foam is pretty thick. So that is a very good mini potato cannon, and actually sometimes it actually will shoot 3 to 4 times, but as you have more shots, it will actually get weaker and weaker. See, that one was pretty weak, but normally it shoots a bit better than that. Okay, so that's how to make a very good mini potato cannon.